All right, this is Joel Chola from Good Works Now at a place called Rabai village. This is one of 4 villages that lies on a valley that is predominant, basically a salty water valley. It is a valley where there's no fresh water that is available from the ground. Many places where we've dug wells, we get fresh water from the aquifers below ground. But in this particular valley, all the wells that have been dug here before have produced extremely saline and salty water that is completely unusable for human consumption. It can't even be used for cooking. In fact, most of that salty water is just used for washing clothes. There's actually a well not too far from here that is so salty that even animals and bees stay away from it. Lots of water coming from underground, but it's completely salty. And so through Robertson Family Water, we are starting a project at this village. This is the first of the 4 villages, but in this particular village called Rabai, which has a population of about 3,000 people in this whole area. And in this particular school, 400 of their children attend school in this location. We are starting a project whereby we want to solve to some degree this problem of fresh water. We want to especially do a project that is called rain harvesting. Now, how does rain harvesting work? Because rain is a source of fresh water. Now, if you look behind me, there are several buildings, school buildings, that have got large surface areas. And these surface areas will collect water at the time when there's a seasonal occurrence of rain. Now, I say seasonal because this is a semi-arid area and it's very dry. And so they probably get one short span of rain, like there's been a short span of rain that's taken place over the last month and a half to 2 months. And that's why the place looks green. So what happens with rain harvesting is that during the short rains, you are able to capture volumes of water from the rooftops. These roofs are made of iron sheets, and so you can catch rainwater and create gutters around the buildings. And with those gutters, you can be able to fill out large tanks of water. And this is fresh water. And so what happens is that once the water is collected in the tank, then it can be filtered and used for drinking. Because this is a primary school with 400 children. We want them to at least be able to drink clean water when they're in school. And so during the day, the children each child may drink about 2 or 3 liters of water, which is fresh. And so through Robinson Water Family, we are starting a project that's going to be completed in the next 2 weeks, where we'll have a large water tank of about 10,000 liters that will be able to catch fresh water from the rooftops for the sake of the children. Now, the other source of clean water is a seasonal river that's about 2 kilometers from here. The water is dirty, but at this point, this is what the children have been using. In fact, every day they come to school, they carry with them a jerry can. A jerry can is a little can of water, and before they get to school, they must pass through the river and collect for themselves drinking water. But the quality of that water is terrible because it is fresh water, but it's extremely dirty. And this is the source of most of the waterborne diseases in this area. In fact, most of the children suffer from typhoid, bilharzia. These are all waterborne diseases. And so by starting this project through Robertson Water Family, we will be setting up a 10,000 liter water tank that can be filled probably in about 2 or 3 days of heavy rain, this seasonal rain. And that will be able to provide water for the entire school term while the children are here. Each of them will be able to drink fresh water from the rain. Thanks to Robertson Family Water for providing this water tank behind me. This tank will hold capacity of 10,000 liters of water. So, it's exciting because right now it's about to rain. We've come at a perfect time when it's about to rain, and the moment it rains for about 3-4 hours, this tank behind me will be full of water. And that water will be able to run the school for up to an entire week of having clean water. So we want to say thank you to Robertson Family Water for providing this very practical solution to this school.